Hawaii is a paradisiacal place where you can see an increasingly beautiful sun and an increasingly relaxing sea, or sometimes, not always. When a Navy pilot is involved in a mysterious plane crash, be prepared to see the NCIS Hawaii team spring into action. Jane Tennant is a protective mother dedicated to her children. During a youth soccer game she was at with Alex and Julie, she is called on a mission. Jane is the first woman to command an NCIS team in Hawaii and therefore, her presence is essential in all cases involving the Navy. Upon arriving at the scene, Jane finds Captain Joe Milius ordering the area to be evacuated, but Jane introduces herself as the special agent in charge and informs that the area must remain intact, as it is the scene of a crime. Joe tries to disagree, but Jane gets his approval when she claims that ending the case now wouldn't be fair to the pilot and his family. Once Lucy shares information about the aircraft and the secret program, Jane asks her to get the autopsy results and for Jesse to look for Ernie so they can investigate the pilot's life. As Jesse talks about the case, Ernie quickly springs into action to uncover the secrets of Pilot Walter's personal life. Lucy goes to the autopsy room, when Whistler informs her that she will not have access. Lucy surreptitiously tries to read the results, but Whistler tells her she can't read them yet. Meanwhile, Kai and Jesse are at the pilot's house, when they find some supplements and discover that he frequented some bars and a surf shop. Later, Lucy reports that there was dextroamphetamine in the pilot's blood, but she doesn't have the results, as she read it upside down while Whistler read the report. Next, Ernie discovers through a photo that the pilot had gotten involved with a woman named Nolane and that, based on the license plate of the car they were in, it was possible to activate the tracker. This way, Lucy and Jesse use the tracker to get to the car, but find it difficult to locate it. They decide to walk a few kilometers and are surprised to find the woman's body inside the vehicle and soon notify Jane. Afterwards, Joe informs Jane that the pilot's family will come to collect the remains. Jane says it won't be possible, as evidence was detected in the blood test and a girl who was with the pilot a few days ago turned up dead. Later, Jesse and Lucy are updating Jane on the case when they hear high heels clicking on the floor coming towards Jane. Whistler says she was harmed, as Captain Milius already knew the results due to a certain special agent who stole the information. Jane says that no one will be harmed, as she was the one who told Milius about the exams. Whistler delivers the report and Jane concludes that the pilot's supplements were contaminated. Later, Jane is at home when Ernie brings news about the bar Nolane worked at a few weeks ago. Jane goes to the place and asks the waitress about Nolane. The woman confirms that she worked there, but has not heard from her. The next day, Kai goes to the surf shop and talks to his friend Hina. He shows Nolane's photo and asks if she knows her. Hina says the girl's name is Alana and that she took a job at a bar from a guy called Big Luna. Upon receiving the information from Kai, Jane and Ernie discover that Nolane became close to other sailors who participated in the same secret program as Pilot Walters and raise suspicions of espionage. Lucy goes to Whistler's apartment and apologizes, but is surprised with an unexpected kiss. Lucy says this can't happen again and Whistler asks what Lucy wants. Lucy says she needs the list of pilots for the secret program and knows that Whistler will be recognized for doing a job well done, making her blush and smile. The next day, Lucy has the list and the team identifies that one of the men is frequenting the same bar as the other last sailors. Kai goes to the location and interacts with a man he suspects is Big Luna. Meanwhile, the sailor is seen with a woman going into another room and the man follows them. Kai fights the man, while Jane rushes to help. The fight intensifies and the man manages to lose him, fleeing the scene before Jane arrives. Lucy and Jessie enter the bar and break down the bedroom door. The woman tries to escape, but Lucy hits her and they both fall down the stairs. The woman tries to react, but Lucy maintains control and manages to handcuff her. Meanwhile, Jane and Kai chase the man. They manage to locate him, but the man jumps off a cliff and heads towards the sea. Jane doesn't think twice and jumps too, making Kai jump next. Returning to the surface, Kai sees Jane fighting the man on the rocks. He approaches and pushes him towards the water. When the man turns to shoot, a large wave covers him, being hit hard by the impact, and then, Kai and Jane are saved by the Coast Guard. The next day, the team has all the evidence Big Luna contaminated the supplements and is suspected of Nolane's murder. In the interrogation room, Jane and Kate unmask the waitress, discovering that she works for a Chinese organization and was trained to be a spy. Later, Jane is paying her respects to Pilot Walters when Joe approaches. He thanks her for her help and confesses that he is sometimes a little stubborn. Jane hears the confession as an apology and accepts, nodding to the captain. At night, Kai pays a visit to his father, who is having a party. He leaves his dog, Inoki, with him and says he can't stay, but assures him that soon they will have plenty of time to talk. Finally, Jane is home preparing dinner when Kai arrives with more food. She thanks him for coming, while he watches everyone on the balcony. Shyly, Kai confesses that he thought he had a job. But he says it's much more fun than that, when they jump off a cliff together. Jane gives Kai a genuine smile and takes him out onto the porch to celebrate the start of a new journey with his new family. Your new Ohana.